Art and Homer went off on a trip to New York, and Lisa, left behind, was clearly not happy about it. On the way home, she stayed grumpy, until Marge surprised her by dropping her off at a week-long art summer camp. Even Maggie, who was also sulking, got her own surprise from Marge. When Lisa arrived at camp, she was warmly welcomed. The kids all danced and sang together, and the camp was run by two counselors who also directed musicals. The two of them even broke into their own conversation, using music to demonstrate improv acting for Lisa. They led the campers through performance training, and later that night around the campfire, they bragged about their success and showed off their artistic talents. Lisa was in awe, just as she was truly starting to enjoy camp life. Marge came to pick her up. Lisa looked back on everything she'd experienced, but ultimately had no choice but to leave. The two counselors gave her a big send-off, and Lisa admitted how much she'd missed the camp. Marge locked the car doors just in case Lisa tried to get out again, leaving Lisa feeling a little defeated. The next day at school, Lisa was still in a bad mood. Some bullies mocked her, but during music class, she started playing a tune of her own. The music teacher immediately realized Lisa had been to arts camp and told her he'd once been under that same spell of dreams and inspiration, but eventually had to accept reality. Lisa wasn't ready to give up her dream. At dinner, she tried to talk about her feelings, but no one really listened. So she snuck out of the house that night and said goodbye to Maggie. Riding her bike, she tracked down the counselor's home, but the place was clearly run down. The two counselors admitted how hard life is for artists in the real world, and Lisa felt crushed. They even took her to a bar to show her the life. Just then, Marge showed up to get Lisa. Lisa couldn't wait to leave. The counselors gave her a heartfelt farewell, and on the ride home, they left her with a piece of graffiti art about following your dreams. Then they flew back to continue working their shift at the diner.